Everyone thinks of Japan when they hear the word pufferfish, because of the country's long-standing custom and penchant for eating pufferfish. On the other hand, Japan is not the only country that consumes this exceedingly deadly fish. Neighboring countries like Korea and China also do so. Approximately 2,200 to 3,800 tons of pufferfish that are collected in the wild are consumed annually by South Korean consumers. What are the methods that Korean fishermen use to catch pufferfish? Let's go on an adventure straight away. There is a well-known fact that the pufferfish is one of the most dangerous species that can be found in the water. In several nations, like Vietnam, they are prohibited from engaging in activities such as fishing, farming, and killing. The pufferfish is considered a delicacy in Japan and Korea, despite the fact that it is poisonous. Korean fishermen use a variety of techniques to capture wild pufferfish in order to satisfy the demand of consumers. These techniques vary based on the kind of pufferfish being caught and the fishing area. Line fishing is the primary method that Korean fishermen employ in order to capture pufferfish. Hooks are frequently utilized in order to capture important pufferfish species, such as tiger pufferfish. The use of fishing lines that contain bait allows individuals to lure and catch fish one at a time, thereby contributing to the reduction of the bycatch of species that are not wanted and protecting the marine ecosystem. Hunting for pufferfish typically begins at the crack of dawn. During the fishing process, fishermen tie tens of thousands of baited hooks to long branched fishing lines that are branched. Following the lowering of the fishing line and waiting for the fish to take a bite out of the bait, the fishermen will next proceed to harvest. In order to pull fishing lines in an effective manner and reduce the amount of labor required, they make use of hydraulic winches. Immediately following the removal of each pufferfish from the hook, the fish will be packed in containers in preparation for transportation to processing facilities. I see. There is a widespread perception that harvesting pufferfish is one of the most hazardous jobs in Korea. In most cases, a bass fishing excursion will consist of 1 day and 1 night altogether. In addition to being required to labor non-stop for 20 hours, the fishermen were only permitted to sleep for approximately 3 hours. Not only that, but fishermen who are exposed to pufferfish venom are also at risk of experiencing adverse effects. As a result, they are required to wear safety clothing and gloves that are non-toxic when they are fishing. In spite of the fact that it is a hazardous occupation, the fishermen make a large amount of money from it. In order to catch these fish, a great number of fishing vessels put their lives in danger. In the case of pufferfish, longline fishing enables fishermen to catch a great number of fish in a short amount of time, hence limiting the impact on the ecosystem and reducing the number of bycatch. Additionally, in order to guarantee the long-term viability of fisheries, fishing vessels are required to adhere to laws. These regulations include modifying fishing seasons in order to prevent excessive fishing. For vessels to be able to properly handle pufferfish fishing in Korea, they are required to hold a valid operating license. In addition, after being caught, every pufferfish must be processed by individuals who have been granted a very specific license in order to remove any harmful portions. There are stringent regulations in place in Korea regarding the fishing and consumption of blowfish due to the presence of tetrodotoxin in the fish, which can be lethal if it is not extracted and handled correctly. In order to guarantee the well-being of customers, pufferfish can only be prepared by experienced chefs who hold valid licenses. After the pufferfish has been processed, it is required to undergo quality control, and the origin of the catch must be specified in a clear manner. It is possible for pufferfish poisoning to have a detrimental effect on the entire pufferfish industry in Korea, which is why Korea has pufferfish chef training institutions that are comparable to those in Japan. These centers demand rigorous training in order to completely avoid pufferfish poisoning instances. Despite the fact that pufferfish is not a common type of seafood consumed in Korea, it continues to make a contribution to the country's fishing and culinary industries. As a result of this valuable fish, Fishermen with years of experience and boats designed specifically for fishing have the potential to make hundreds of millions of dollars each season. Numerous local provinces in South Korea are home to thousands of workers who contribute significantly to the social security system. These individuals are employed in the pufferfish fishing and processing sector. There are upscale restaurants in Busan, Sun, and other major cities that serve pufferfish as a standard menu item. This restaurant serves a wide range of foods, including sashimi, sandwiches, and stews, among others. A dish of pufferfish soup can be purchased for anywhere between 25,000 and 40,000, won by the customer. In Korea, pufferfish is a meal that is very popular. The pufferfish has a flavor that is light and a texture that is characteristically chewy, which makes it an appealing dish for a lot of people, especially during the winter months. It is thought that pufferfish contains taurine oil, which helps increase blood circulation and warms the body. This is in addition to the fact that pufferfish has a flavor that is absolutely distinctive. It is possible that lentils, which are rich in lentils, have anti-cancer properties. Fish skin is rich in lentils. While Korea's pufferfish industry is known for its high-stakes fishing and strict regulations, the story of the giant pufferfish goes far beyond just a culinary delicacy and danger. Beneath the waves, this bizarre balloon-like fish reveals astonishing biological traits and surprising new roles in science, medicine, and even military research. Unlike its smaller cousins, the giant pufferfish, Lagocephalus scleratus, which can grow over 1 meter in length, is not just large, but aggressively invasive in some parts of the world. Though rare in Korean waters, sightings have increased due to rising sea temperatures, which have extended its migration from the tropical Indo-Pacific to the coasts of Jeju and even the Yellow Sea. Marine biologists are studying how these giants adapt so quickly to new habitats. One unique feature: their hyperelastic stomach linings allow them to inflate with seawater up to 3 times their body size, an evolved defense that can also disorient predators by reflecting light in all directions underwater. Some researchers believe this may even serve as a rudimentary communication signal among groups of puffers in dark or murky waters. Tetrodotoxin, TTX, the deadly neurotoxin found in giant pufferfish, is now at the forefront of cutting-edge neurological and cancer research. A Korean biotech startup based in Daejeon is experimenting with purified, low-dose TTX to block chronic pain receptors in the human nervous system, especially for terminal cancer patients. Unlike opioids, tetrodotoxin targets voltage-gated sodium channels without causing addiction. Clinical trials in South Korea and Canada are investigating its use as a non-opioid analgesic. It's ironic that a substance once feared as a silent killer might become a savior in the future of pain treatment. In addition to its toxin, the collagen-rich skin of giant pufferfish is gaining attention from Korean cosmetic and biomedical companies. Rich in type 1 and 3 collagen, it is processed into high-purity collagen sheets for treating burn victims and enhancing wound healing. A biotech firm in Busan recently launched a line of pufferfish collagen masks and gels, claiming enhanced skin elasticity and anti-inflammatory effects. These products are exported widely to Japan, Taiwan, and even luxury beauty markets in Europe. Another unexpected development: the Korean Navy, in collaboration with marine researchers, is studying the inflation mechanism and muscle structure of giant pufferfish for use in soft robotics and underwater surveillance devices. The goal is to create a new class of inflatable underwater drones that can expand, shrink, and adapt to narrow spaces, perfect for rescue missions, pipe inspections, or stealth operations. Engineers are fascinated by how pufferfish regulate pressure instantly across multiple tissue layers without damage. In ancient Korean coastal communities, pufferfish, especially the larger species, were believed to be harbingers of seasonal change. Fishermen in Jeollanam-do once told stories of giant pufferfish sightings, foretelling either a storm or a good harvest. Some shrines still feature stone carvings of puffed-up fish, believed to ward off sea demons or sickness. Though these beliefs have faded in modern times, cultural interest is being revived through marine museums and local festivals, where educational exhibits showcase preserved giant pufferfish specimens and the history of Korea's unique relationship with them. From poison to healing, menace to marvel, the giant pufferfish is far more than just a dangerous dish. It's a symbol of nature's paradox, deadly yet beautiful, strange yet essential, feared yet revered. As Korea continues to evolve its relationship with the sea, the story of the giant pufferfish is only just beginning.